Boom, baby. We are live. Welcome to Free Consultation Friday. It is a double header today where I'm going to be doing 2 Free Consultation Friday shows for all you guys that have questions. So be sure to get on the phone lines and call me. Phone number is right there, 657-383-1318. And we're going to rock and roll right away. We're going to get going live on all platforms here. Thank you guys all for being here with me. Guys, I'm going to be very, very honest with you. You guys could probably tell I am exhausted. I am so exhausted. This launch has been just streaming every day and, just receiving the outpour of all you guys, needing help and everything. It's just it does take a toll on me. I'm not crying, I'm not whining or anything like that. But I just want to say that I'm here for you guys, and I'm here to deliver as much value as possible, and I'm trying to make the streams as better as possible. At the end of the day, I'm here to serve you guys. That's what we're here for. And I'm just going to continue to say what I say. And this is a channel of transformation. And at the end of the day, I'm here to serve you guys, and I'm here to help edify your lives. I'm here to help you get what you want. Because that's what I've set out to do with my life. And I've been down and out like you guys have been before. I've been ignored by girls before. I've been cheated on. I've been neglected. I've been betrayed in business from relationships. Every bad thing you think could happen to a person has happened to me. So I really have a lot of empathy for you guys in your struggle and, in your journey, and I'd really commend you guys for trying to do the best for yourselves. It's hard, man. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard out there. It's a hard world to get through and make your things happen in life. You know what I mean? And I'm just trying to help you guys as much as I can. That's why I put together the new Tokyo Crypto Show, Season 2, with a great panel of guys. I know some of you guys don't really pay attention to cryptocurrency, and some of you guys may still think it's a scam or whatever. And I understand. But yeah, man, I'm exhausted, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm dead exhausted. So I'm just going to continue to try my best to knock it out the park. And yeah, so I need to get a little hyped up myself. Okay. So I'm going to play the intro that I love, that I have been not playing all of July. It's playing the advertisement for the Masculine Empowerment Network. And we got a lot of guys signing up for that. And I'm just going to, clearly reiterate to you guys that I'm here for you. And I'm here to serve, man. I'm here to serve. I'm here to make things happen for you guys. And that's what we're doing. So we're going to fire up the phone lines here in a second. Just let me get, I got to watch this intro video too to get hyped up. So join me in my tiredness, and let's roll.
Connection established.
Make money, make muscles, learn game, hold frame. It starts with learning dating, and then you move on to something else to push humanity forward. That is the philosophy of modern life dating.
I am teaching you how to be strong. I am teaching you how to be powerful. So when bad things happen to you, you don't quit.
Okay, because you don't know how.
Because you don't know.
No, if I'm not going to explain to myself.
In normal conversation where people aren't sitting around and patronizing you because you're loud and obnoxious, and a lot of people don't want to confront you and tell you that. But I'll tell you that right now, young lady. You're very loud and obnoxious and you're rude.
You wanted to blow it up and make me seem like something I'm not, and I didn't appreciate that. But that's okay.
Did
you
you
can
watch my
do
channel?
what you want to do for your content.
Oh boy, somebody's triggered.
And
She's
you can do
triggered.
that. No, Adam
mad
sent me a clip.
You should want a woman that you can build with.
She could build me a sandwich.
But my man,
It's common sense in every other country in the god world, but here you got to get out of god Venn diagram and be like, hey, don't post half-naked photos of yourself because you're gonna attract fucking predators. All right, let's get the phone lines open. And we're rocking and rolling, boys.
Welcome to Blog Talk Radio. Please enter your host PIN when...
To start your show now, press 1.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. Phone lines are open.
Radio.
So, like I've been saying at the all of July, really, if you're interested in joining, this is the Masculine Empowerment Network website. Okay, so the enrollment period is closing August 5th at 11:59 p.m. So you have 3 days, 17 hours, 35 minutes, and 35 seconds. So you click this green button to sign up now. You'll be locked and loaded. Okay, and let me just tell you guys what you get. You get access to my course, Total Dating Mastery, which, like I said, is going to totally end all of your dating problems, guys. Okay, and let me just tell you something too, guys. Okay, I'm 38 years old. Hear me out, okay? Dating is just a skill set. There's nothing wrong with you. It's just that you lack the mentorship and the training necessary in order to have a successful life. And in today's massively gigantic simp culture, you know, where your father was supposed to teach you these things, he was probably a victim of the gigantic psyop against men that's happening in the Western world. And we're in late stages of this smear campaign against men. And, you know, women for the longest time, I remember when I was younger, right? When I was like 2004, 2003, when I was in high school, you know, women were like, you got to get in touch with your feminine side. You got to get in touch with your feminine side, because that's a psyop too, right? Women buy into psyops like crackheads buy crack, bro. It's just hilarious. But look at the state of things. Look at the state of the world right now. You know, this is what they wanted. You literally voted for this, and now you have an army of weak men out there, and then they're like, oh my God, where are all the good men? You know, and it just shows you can't really take women at face value for what they say. Like, you know, and that's where holding frame comes into play here, right? But I'm telling you guys, like, and it's not because I have money. It's not because I have clout or any of those things. I don't use those things. I don't lead with money and clout. I take girls from guys who lead with money and clout, because if you lead with money and clout, one, first of all, you just inflate these girls' egos more than they need to be, right? And then two, you're not leading with the number one thing, which is you being the man, bro. And I'm telling you, dog, if you understood what these women will do to secure a man, okay, that they feel safe with, that they feel comfortable with, and that you can take them on that emotional roller coaster that they all want to go on, okay? You're untouchable, dude. I thought when I was younger, because remember, I was raised by a woman, right? I was raised, you know, I have some like feminine shit about me, you know, like I probably wear too much jewelry. You know, I have like some, like, you know, some of my behaviors can be, you know, perceived as like a little feminine. I was raised by a bunch of women, bro. I was raised by my mom, and then my crazy ass aunt, and then you know, when my mom had to go to work, there was a portion of my life in Miami, that I was raised by these 4 Cuban ladies, you know. I never forget them. Mercedes was the mother. She was a single mom. And then she had Jessica, Ingrid, and Lisa. And, you know, I was just like always being raised by women. And I think that's why was never afraid of women, because a lot of you guys are afraid of women and you shouldn't be. A lot of you guys are intimidated by women. And like, bro, I'm telling you, like, the next girl you get involved with, just look at her finances, look at the advice her friends are giving her, look at what she's consuming, look at the data she's reading, look at all that stuff. And, you know, there's really nothing to be intimidated about, bro. And all these things that, you know, because a lot of you guys too, right? You know, I see like there's a big trend right now. So many of these guys crying online. Like this one guy, people were like, oh, you got to check out this guy, Ho Math, right? And I heard this guy. And this guy, he's a nerd with an ego. He's a white guy, dork. And, you know, he's constantly, and he's like, somebody sent me something recently. He's like crying on Twitter, like, oh, you know, the guys, talking about guys like me, like guys out here that are just like sleeping with all these girls and stuff, like they're ruining society and yada, yada, yada. And she's like, bro, if you were the man, you would not be complaining, bro. You would not be complaining. And a lot of people asking, you know, to see receipts and stuff. The men in the Masculine Empowerment Network, they see the receipts. The guys in my monthly coaching, and this is not me trying to sell you anything, okay? But these guys can tell you, they see the truth. What I showed these guys last Sunday on the Sunday coaching call, these guys, like, their jaws dropped, because if you knew what these women were doing for me, bro, you know, it's you'd want a piece of the pie too. And wow, the phone lines are already jam-packed. Holy cow. Okay, so I see 914-571 and then 787. So please, guys on the phone, please be patient with me. It's going to take me time, because I'm not just going to give you guys some, like, you know, crap little answer. You know, everything I do is in depth, and you'll see, because all these years, you know, one mistake I've made is, you know, I didn't collect testimonials. I just figured word of mouth would be good enough. And it has been, you know, but once you see the testimonial page I'm going to be putting together, you're going to see there's literally, like, I'm probably going to have a bare minimum of 100 men that you'll see, like, mind-blowing results and change in their lives. And that's what we're doing. You know, when I talk about, I'm going to show you the schedule real quick for the Masculine Empowerment Network, and then we'll get going. But all these people that I have as part of the Masculine Empowerment Network, every single one of these guys has coached me and trained me and mentored me. So I have personally verified these men and their skill sets, you know, and I just stand by what I do. I really do. Okay. So this is what we got here starting next week on the 12th. Excuse me, 2 weeks basically, or a week and change. Sorry guys, I'm dead, bro. Guys, my brain is fried, man. I'm not gonna lie. Streaming every day is draining, and then coaching on top of that, it's a lot of work. But this is everything. Oh shoot, this is the ghetto one. Hold on, let me fix. I fixed that one. So I fixed hold on, Mr. Perfect over here, Mr. ADD. Just can't have that on the screen. There you go. I fixed that one. Okay, here's the fixed version. Sorry, I have just so many tabs open. Oh my God. Here we go. Yeah, but all these guys here, I've literally received coaching for every single one of these guys. There's no joke about this. Every single one of these guys, I've received coaching from. Just take a look at that. Take a screenshot there and know this is literally 40 bare minimum hours of coaching. When they give their presentation, and after we answer all of your questions, and then they're recorded and they're stored in a database for you to access at a later date. Okay. So, you know, we're going to put Billy is putting it there. You can take a look there. See the masculineempowermentnetwork.com. And then when you sign up, I'm going to shout you guys out, and you'll see, you know, what we got in store for you. And, you know, I'm just going to continue to evolve and continue to make better things, because I know what I'm doing is the right thing. I'm, you know, like and this may, and you guys in the chat, feel free to, you know, like, you know, push back, but this is what I see. Okay. The trend and the red pill manosphere self place now is like, let's do a bunch of debates, let's dunk on hoes, and let's just tear people down. And like it's just like it's a form of mental masturbation. You really get nowhere. Like if you, for example, right, let's just say you wanted to learn how to fight. Okay, if you want to learn how to fight, you're not going to pick up a book about boxing or jujitsu or kickboxing and read your way to success. You have to get a mentor. You have to get a guy that's better than you, that has the experience, has the knowledge, and then you got to learn from that guy. Okay. And that's what the Masculine Empowerment Network is. That's what this channel is. Like there is, I truly believe that we have kind of reached the pinnacle of consuming data and evolving. The next thing is like, you have to take action. You have to show up. You have to join a community, and you have to, face your inadequacies. You have to face the reality that the reason you don't have what you want is because you're not good enough yet. Okay. In order to get what you want in this life, you have to be worthy of receiving it. Okay. And, all these guys crying about girls, and it's so pathetic, crying about girls. And this is kind of how I view things nowadays. Like, to a degree, I'm kind of like, so like, it upsets me. I'm like, why do I have to come here and beg and like plead and like, like cheer you guys up to like take what's yours? You're a man. Don't you understand? You have already won life. You are literally at the top of the food chain. The man is the alpha male of this world. And look around, open your eyes, look at all the guys around you. Look at these people who are just so addicted to nasty things, pornography. Do you know that in America, America is the #1 consumer of child pornography in the world? Do you know that? I watched a podcast today with Tucker Carlson and Sean Ray, and I couldn't even believe that. And that's because just when you repress your natural desire to go be with a woman, get a woman, like what you repress eventually gets expressed, and it comes out in sick and perverted ways because you're lying to yourself when you say, I don't want a girlfriend. You're lying to yourself when you say I don't need a woman. Okay, bro. Like, I love women, bro. I love women so much. And when you really are a guy who is on his grind, and I'm not saying you need to be some rich guy, okay? I really do not lead with my money at all. But women can feel when you're the man. And like, what a good example is? Like when a girl's with you and like she just like you try to hang out with her and you're just chilling and she just falls asleep. You know why? Because they feel safe. They feel secure around you, right? They love to be in the presence of a strong masculine man. And, I say it jokingly, but every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess. These girls out here, they are starving for a good man, and they will do whatever, bro. These women will pay money. They will move mountains when they love you, man. And the only thing that breaks my heart, honestly, is like when I, get rid of them, I just know that they're like, it's really hard on them because they know they have to go back to a sea of losers, So I'm telling you, brothers, hear me out. Okay. Hear me out. The harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few. If you are hearing my voice right now, you have the ability to change your life. If you hear my voice right now, I was just like you. I do not come, dude. I am a statistical anomaly. Okay. I should be in jail with like 10 baby mamas, and, I should have died from drug overdose. Every statistical disadvantage you could give somebody, I've had it. Okay. Some of you guys have the privilege of knowing your father. I never met my dad. My dad died. I've seen a couple pictures of him, and like, I'll never know what it feels like to have a father. You know what I mean? Some of you guys have fathers. Some of you guys come from good families. You come from like a stable family, but you're just a little insecure about talking to girls and, doing the damn thing. So my heart goes out to you guys, and I'm here for you. Whether you sign up or not, it's fine. I don't care. I don't need the money. I just, the sign up thing is just, I just noticed that when I do things for free, people don't take it seriously, because it's just human psychology. You don't value what you get for free. So regardless, I'm here for you guys, and I'm going to be with you the entire way. We're building the new studio. We got to get the cameras, and that's just pretty much the last thing. I got to spend like another, I got to spend like another $20,000-$30,000. And then, we got the fiber optic internet installed, everything. You guys want to see me? Look at this, bro. It's freaking lit. See this? Look at this internet. Hold on. Where's the speed test on that? Let me show you. And then we're going to go to the callers. Callers, sorry, I'm ranting, but just bear with me. Look at this, bro. Look at this. We got this. Look at this, bro. Look, live demonstration. Let's go. Look at this Japanese fucking fiber optic internet. Oh yeah, baby. Show me 1,000. Show me 1,000. Give me that 1.2 gigabyte. This is maxed out at 1.2 gigabytes. That's the download speed right there. Who is your daddy and what does he do? Hadouken! I am your daddy, and I live stream on YouTube. Look at that. 900. That's almost 1 gigabyte per second download. And look at the upload speed too. You think I'm joking? We're making improvements over here, big boy. We're doing it. We are doing it live. I'll write it and I'll do it live. Okay. Look at that. Rocking and rolling, baby. Who is your daddy? So things are coming. Good things are coming. Endure with me. Let's go to 914. Okay. And guys, call. Get on the line right now. Call. 914, you're on the air. What's up?
Morning, John. This is Mike Harden.
Hey, Mike, how are you? I was going to read your letter on the air. I was thinking about that to show these guys.
Oh, yeah. Dude, absolutely. I would love that, because I think they would get a lot out of it, especially the new guys coming on, like, who don't think they can make a change. Like, you can do, guys. Seriously.
Talk to me, man. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty all right. My question is, yesterday I wasn't doing so good. And I want to know is, how do you handle days when you kind of feel like shit or start doubting yourself, but you have to be productive?
Okay. Well, okay. So Alex Hormozy said something, and it really sat with me, because I've been trying to, like, I'm just going to be open and kind of vulnerable with everybody. I've been trying for the longest time to, like, figure out why I can't raise my viewership. Like, I'm just trying to figure out, like, am I shadow banned? Does my content suck? Am I a loser? Like, do I need to take a plethora of steroids to get really, really jacked for people to believe me? I don't know. But I just know that, like, the challenges are there to, I'm going to sound like Kamala Harris. Challenges are there to challenge you, right? But challenges are there to challenge you. And, it's up to us as men to be problem solvers and to truly fix our problems that are in our lives. And I just know that if you give up, the problem will be there and it won't go away. There are days where it's very, very often that there are days I'm just like, damn, I don't know, maybe I just suck. Maybe the people that watch me are just, like, so bored and not really doing anything with their life, and that's the only reason they watch me. And all these, like, crazy negative thoughts go through your head. But at the end of the day, thoughts are just thoughts. We all have weird, intrusive, thoughts that sometimes we think them, we're like, oh God, if somebody knew I thought that, like, I'd be in prison or whatever, right? And but that's just the human experience, and that's just part of this struggle we go through in this life. So I just know that I have a goal and I have an agenda, and that walking away from that agenda will just leave me at the same level. And everybody can do good in life when all of the things are working for you, when the economy's booming, when everybody's on your side, when everything's going good, it's easy to be feeling great about yourself. But it's like when the chips are down and out, that's where you really find out who you are. And from my experience, I just know that when I procrastinate, when I don't do the work, the bad feelings compound even more. So there's nothing wrong with you. Okay. There's nothing wrong with you. Those are just temporary feelings. They're fleeting things, and they're not that important. But what is important is you doing the work, and you, just sticking to your agenda. And that's the thing. It's the mission, the mission, has to be accomplished no matter what, regardless, rain or shine. And that's what makes you a valuable man, because like when things get bad, it's easy to give up. It's easy to succumb to those feelings, but that will lead you to a life of misery. So just know that these temporary feelings are just temporary, but achieving your goals and conquering despite your feelings of negativity, this is going to give you the ultimate confidence. And I'm telling you, like I said, these women can feel it on you when you're rock solid. Like, man, women, they give up so easy when bad things happen, right? They give up so quickly because they have life on easy mode, majority of them. And they're women, they're emotionally weak, they're frail. It is what it is. But the work must be done. The agenda must be completed. You got to see it through no matter what. And I know this is going to sound so cheesy, but like I take great inspiration from Donald Trump. They stole the election from him. They tried to put this man in jail. They arrested him on those 34 bullshit charges in New York, and then they upped the charges to felony charges, which is bullshit. They tried to imprison this guy. They tried to do everything to this man, and they recently even tried to kill him, and the man is still going, and he's still winning. That if that's not the epitome of masculinity and strength, like I don't know what is. I don't know what is. And this man is 78 years old, and he's a billionaire. He doesn't need to do this. He could go and ride off into the sunset. You know what I mean? And not have to worry about any of this shit. But he is the epitome of endure. So you just got to see it through, regardless of feeling bad. And there's nothing wrong with you. You're a human having a human experience. There's nothing wrong with you.
And yeah, like, dude, I see you. Like a few months ago, I was doing some live streaming. I was trying to do it every day, and I stopped because I realized I got to learn more about my craft. But like when I see you doing this, like literally live streaming every day, I know you do coaching almost every day. Like, how do you is there just some mornings where you just like don't want to get up and do anything?
Yeah, that was me like 10 minutes ago. I don't want to, like, I am exhausted. I am exhausted. I am so tired, bro. I am like legitimately like holding on for dear life. I'm so fucking tired. But I know that it's not about me. It's about helping these men who need help in this world. It's about sticking to my life mission. And, I'm really good at what I do. I'm really, really good at what I do. And I know if I walk away, because I want to see a change in the world. I want to see a change in America. I want to see a change in masculinity. And I want to help as many people as possible, And I know if I walk away, one, I'll be neglecting my calling, because I know this is what I'm supposed to be doing. This is my calling for sure. And yeah, at the end of the day, nobody cares about your excuses. That's the truth.
You're right. Yeah, just gotta, as you say, keep enduring.
Yes. Yes.
So thanks for answering, John.
Thank you, man. Everything else good with you?
Yeah, just despite not feeling good, I've been probably more productive than I have for since the beginning of the year.
Sweet, man. Good, good, good. Well, keep your head up. Everything's going to be all right.
All right. Appreciate it, John.
All right, buddy. Take care of yourself. Peace out.
All right. Peace.
That was Mike. Mike, good guy. Good man. Shout out to Metroplex 96, £5 super chat. Thank you so much, bro. He says, what's good, MLD? Tawanda here. How do we call in from European numbers? Trying to call you via Tesco mobile, but it doesn't go through. Keep up the work, G. Well, Tawanda, I trust you. If I could, I'll drop the StreamYard link if you just want to come on and ask the question there. But I think you just need to add a +1 to call internationally. It's an American number. Somebody was saying, do you need to call in +81 because it's Japan? But no, it's not. This is an American number. American number. Oh, yeah, that was you asking that. Okay, there you go. D's Nuts says, top of the morning, MLD. It's been a while since the morning consultations. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Shout out to Cryptic, who spelled John incorrectly. Who spells John like that? It's Jon. Okay. J to the O to the N. Brother. G Money. This is a guy who's been going hard too. This kid's working hard. He's doing his best. He's really doing a good job. I was telling him, G Money, I've been coaching G Money for a couple of years now. And I said, G Money, you got no money, bro. You got to get some money so you can live up to that name. And, he's gone. And he's another guy who's, he's got fired a couple times, laid off a couple times. He's young. He's making some stupid mistakes here and there, but that's okay. I've been fired before. Man, this one guy, I remember I used to work at this place called Dexter's. And, in Winter Park, College Park, actually, not Winter Park, sorry. And I just remember there's this fat chef, right? And like sometimes too, and I'll tell you this, guys, when people see that you're the man, they will hate on you. Okay. And this guy, this fat chef, I'll never forget him. He's such a little dick. I was kind of in a bad place. The economy was down, and I just like hated this job. And these people were really rude and nasty to me. And I just like sucked as being this like bar back, because you had to be like a bar back and a dishwasher, and you had to like take out all the trash and do all this shit. And it was just hard work, and it was like dog shit pay. And I remember they would just like always berate me or whatever. And then I remember one time I like didn't stock the beer correctly, and this guy just didn't like me. And he's like, you know what, man, I'm just gonna let you go. You're fired. Called me, fired me. And that really hurt my feelings. And I was just like, damn, bro. Just got fired from being a goddamn barback. I just graduated, have my bachelor's degree in psychology. Useless. Thanks, UCF. But I mean, useless in that context. But then like, yeah, I got fired and it fucking sucked. And I felt like shit. I was like, damn, I'm a loser. Bad times don't last, and like right now, a lot of guys are kind of giving up because they feel the squeeze of the economy and stuff. But I'm telling you, now is the time to really, really put in the work. Right now is the time, because nobody wants to do the work. Guys, I'm telling you, if you guys just had the courage to go and just see a beautiful girl, and like shout out to some of my, listen, this kid that I'm working with in my monthly coaching, this kid named Elliot, this kid is a stud. He is a stud. He is a handsome 19-year-old little Giga Chad. He is jacked. He's shredded. I think he's half white, half Asian. I think he's like half Japanese. I don't know. I kind of forget, to be honest. But like, all those guys who are like half Asian and half white, they're like, dude, this Hapa thing, like these guys are so self-hating. It's just like, what is wrong with you pussies, bro? Like, why are you guys crying? This guy doesn't take like being a victim. He's not like, I'm half Asian. Like, well, dude, look at me. I am half Indian. Arguably the least sexy men on the planet are Indian guys, like, by default, right? And they stink on top of that. Okay. And I've accomplished so much with my life. And like, I'm telling you, girls, dude, women love me, bro. I like, and I don't want to put these women's shit out there, but I can show you text messages of these girls just, I love you. I have never met someone like you. And it's not just words only, like they are living it up with action too. Okay. It doesn't matter the color of your skin, doesn't matter anything. The truth is the content of your character. And if you're the man, if you're willing to put in the work, if you're really willing to do the things to become the man, to level up, to become the man, you have no competition. I like, I've been losing weight lately, and but I really feel like I'm just kind of in a good place mentally. And even though I'm in a bad place because my nicotine pouch is just down to the last one. It's game over. It's game over, man. It's game over. I'm walking down the street these days, bro, and like these chicks are just like eye graping the hell out of me, bro. Okay. And this is around the world, like everywhere I go. Girls talk to me in front of their boyfriends. I'm like, bitch, you are being inappropriate right now. Can you chill? Your man is like right there, And it's not because like, oh, he's wearing a Louis Vuitton shirt or whatever, right? No, it's not that. Women are emotional creatures. Then they can feel the vibe. They can feel the confidence. They can feel the security. They can feel the stability that oozes off of you. And guys, remember, I started my self-development journey when I was 20 is when I started. And all these things you guys tell me, you walk around, you're endlessly berating yourself in your head, talking so badly to yourself. Oh, I'm a piece of shit. I'm ugly. I'm this. People don't like me because I'm black. People don't like me because I'm Indian. People don't like me because I'm fat, because I'm whatever. You got to it's just a skill set of living an excellent life. And, I had a mentor at the time, Player Supreme, rest in peace. And, I got on calls with him. I bought his products. I joined his community. I took an active stance in fixing my life. And now I am living my dream. I'm living my dream, guys. And again, I'm not saying this to show off and act like I'm Mr. Cool Guy. Okay. But I do not worry about money. I do not worry about women. I don't care if people like me or not. I know that I'm the man. I know that I've done the work. I know that I'm a great person. I know that I've just irrefutably have. And the thing is, when you have these challenges, the reason you conquer these challenges is so you can have confidence in yourself down the road. Because when you conquer it, you're like, oh my God, I conquered it. Now, I know this is going to sound really douchebaggy, but just bear with me. But now, if I make $1 million, I'm just like, well, my mentor made 150 million. So I literally have less than 1% of what he earned. And yeah, I look up to people like Jay Waller and stuff like that. Justin Waller, who's fucking a great, amazing guy, amazing man. Such a fucking just good, decent man. And, people like Brandon, Brandon Carter, I look up to people like him, and these are I want to say this in a non bad way, but these are my competition now. I'm like, well, I gotta fucking, these guys are crushing it at a whole other level, So there's always going to be a new challenge. And the only way you're going to really feel happy in life is if you're working towards a goal, if you're striving towards a goal. Joe Rogan talks about it in one of his speeches. He's like, if life doesn't end when you win and you're just laying around, or women are feeding you grapes and you're just chilling, when the girls want to hang out with me and spend time, I'm like, listen, woman, I got to conquer, right? We can sit here and we can watch K-pop for a little bit. Okay. Because I'm a big fan of these sexy fucking K-pop girls. But that only satiates you for a little bit. Triumph, victory, conquering yourself. Your goals are separate from mine. This guy in my community, he's working on losing weight, and this guy's out here dancing K-pop and stuff. I was so happy when I saw this guy. He goes K-pop lessons. He's a little bit on the heavier side, and he's working on losing his weight. He's out here dancing and shit. And on one of the videos, I'm like watching this girl in the background, just like staring a hole through this guy, you know? So you have to conquer, you have to overcome your problems. You have to overcome your struggles. And my personal struggle right now is trying to grow this channel and like trying to figure it out. And I'm just like, well, am I shadow banned? What's going on? You know, that's why I'm spending all this money to build this new studio. I'm gonna start a new channel. And, you know, I got people that are making money in ways that I want to make money. So I'm going to go and learn from them. Like, I'm not just sitting down, hanging out all day and like, you know, eating. Sound like my mom. She's like, I'm not just sitting around eating bonbons all day. You know, that's a 1990s slang. You know, I'm not sitting around just eating bonbons all day. I'm out here working. I love my mom. You know, but that the victory and the confidence that comes from accomplishing your goals, you cannot buy that. It is only comes through struggle, and most guys give up. We live in a time where guys are the weakest they've ever been. So that's your competition. Let's go to 571. 571.
Hey, Jonathan, it's Parker.
Hey, Parker, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, how's it going? I just had a couple questions.
Talk to me.
So you know my situation. What are besides looking for a better job, what are the immediate life decisions I can start to make to better my life, like that, or basically just like lifestyle things, like waking up early, or, you know, I'm having a hard time explaining the question, but you're gonna catch my drift.
Sorry, can you say that again? I was reading Francisco's chat here. Say that again. So you need help with what exactly?
So besides looking for a better job, what are some immediate actions I can take that are like, I guess, free in a way, to like change my life? Like, what can I do to immediately make like an impact and difference to like boost my confidence and like really like improve?
Confidence comes from competence, and competence comes from overcoming your struggles, right? So the biggest thing that you have that I have noticed from you is you're more talk than you are action, which is most men nowadays, right? And so I would just say, if I were you, there's a book, you could probably find it on the internet. It's called, it's called Discipline is Destiny by Ryan Holiday. And that book right there is something I think you should check out, because your biggest thing is you don't have a plan. And so because you don't have a plan, you're not disciplined about anything.
Okay. And also, I was curious, why do you think that there's like this obsession, like when it comes to like the red pill, I feel like the biggest obsession is with, I think you were kind of talking about it earlier, but like everybody's obsessed with like women instead of like actually doing the work. Why do you think that guys more so come to this kind of sphere of influence to just learn how to get laid, as opposed to like make lots of money and be successful and be like a true like masculine authority?
Well, I mean, it's just it's a biological thing, and it's a couple of things. Like, one, you know, we are here to have children and die. That's our goal. We are here, and Tawanda, I see on the line there, buddy. Hold on. That's just our goal. Our goal is to. That's why you're here. Your dad saw your mom. Yeah, I was like, damn, that woman's hot. I want to fuck her. And he made you. You know, so that's biological imperative, which is to reproduce. You know, and like, when they say pussy makes get more women,
I never really understood that because when I was like, focused on how I can, how can I improve? Like, I wasn't really saying. I mean, it was kind of like that comes with it for me. Like, I just wanted to learn how to just stop being a fucking loser, right? Obviously, that hasn't gone as planned, but yeah, I always kind of get frustrated with that because I feel like it's not really solving the problem if all you're focused on is getting laid and not like actually doing the work. So,
well, I mean,
I have one more question.
Well, hold on.
Oh, go ahead.
I want you to. So here's the thing. I've noticed that I'm telling you stuff, and I think you're kind of just brushing off. Do you remember the book I told you to listen to?
Yeah, it was Discipline and Destiny by Ryan Holiday.
Discipline is destiny. But yeah. Okay. So another thing is this too, right? There's nothing wrong with wanting to figure out your dating life. There's nothing wrong with it. And it's a legitimate problem that I would say 95% of all men have. Very few men can be in the position that I am and be like, I've mastered women to the point that I'm so like bored with it. But I figured out I solved my dating problem. I would say layers. I would say tier 1 I solved when I was like and then the next tier was 27, and then I think I became a true master. I would say like 35, 30 King Dre, and then Paul from Apex Mindset. After that, I just had such clarity about everything moving forward. But a lot of guys, they really don't give it their all. They don't give it out. They don't.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely think it's important to put some effort into it, but yeah, I just feel like the main thing to do would be to definitely like improve yourself, and then that way you'll have like the confidence to back it up. Like it's hard to deal with women when you don't really have too much to stand on, right? I mean, I know some guys are able to do it, but yeah. My last question was, I know we were talking about the job situation, and I just wanted to know, do you think it would be better to just set aside 5 years and go like into a normal career, or would it be better to work a part-time job with flexibility to where I can work on a business on the side but still be able to take care of my bills?
I think that you should I think that you should I think that you just need to get a job, a full-time job, and you need a plan. You know what I mean? You need a real plan. You need to have an agenda. You need to have a real agenda. So that's the thing. You don't have a legitimate plan. You don't have a legitimate. You don't have a top. You don't have something that you're working with. Like for me, when I first started the channel, I was like, okay, I want to be able to help men out, and I want to be able to 2015, and 2015 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018. 4 years. And then I realized, okay, this shit's not working. I got to switch something up. And I became, started getting invited on shows, you know. And then, it got so big to the point that I didn't realize it, that I got set up for, I got set up by Destiny and Alban Preach and all those people. And then I took a big hit to my reputation, all based on lies, all slander, but I just know that now this is still what I want to do. And it's still my goal to be a big live streamer and have a greater impact on the world. And that's my main agenda. So every day is like, how do we figure this out?
I do want to go back to doing the digital marketing. I want to work on that and just commit myself to it completely. I think that to do that, I probably have to set aside enough time for it. But I know that I can succeed, and I really want to try that again and not give up, because it's kind of like one of my weak points besides my my temper. I just try things, and then when it doesn't really work out the first time, I just quit. So I don't want to be like that anymore.
Well, I mean, if you keep on quitting, you're just going to be where you are. Period.
Yeah, I can't live like that anymore. Like, I'm 25 in September. It's like time to fucking change, Like, it's just ridiculous at this point. So thanks for answering my questions.
Okay. Yeah, you're welcome, man. Just, you got to have a plan, bro. You got to have a plan, and you got to stick to it. Period.
Yes, sir. I'll get it done.
All right, buddy.
6 months from now. All right.
6
I'll
months
see you
from
later,
now.
Jonathan. Thanks for help.
No. Here, let me hear you just say 6 months from now. What?
6 months from now, I'm going to be working on my marketing agency, and even if I'm not super successful with it, I will be doing it because I'm going to commit.
Good.
Even if I don't have success at first.
Good. Well, I'm here for you.
I'm not going to put a number on it.
I'm here for you, but if you could build a business, if you could build a business now in this economy, that's a good thing. So, all right, buddy.
Yeah, I don't like working for other people.
You need to work. You need to get some discipline. You need to get some discipline under your belt and go learn how to be a good worker, because if you can't be a good worker, you're not going to be able to run your own business. Period.
Absolutely.
All right, buddy. We chat soon, Parker. Keep
all
your
right,
head
buddy. I'll see you later.
Peace. Sorry, guys. You guys are all saying that it's choppy and bad. Let me ask you something. Is the connection bad on Rumble too? Because we got people on Rumble. For you guys on Rumble, is connection coming in bad on Rumble as well? Full. Here we go. I swear to God, they data throttle certain channels too. I feel like this channel is blacklisted. I really do. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I trust my instincts. But again, it's just something I've got to overcome. It's something I've got to overcome, and this is my thing to do. Francisco here says, "Hey John, because of your streams last year, I got into cybersecurity in the beginning of the year, and I'm starting a new job as a cloud security engineer in 2 weeks. Thanks to inspiration." Awesome, Francisco. Oh yeah, thank you, Billy. This is bad in Rumble as well. I don't know what to say, man. I have no idea, guys. I am literally look, let's go. Again, so thank you guys for telling me, but let's go here. Okay. That's my download speed. That's live. Okay. So this is another thing I've got to figure out. I don't know why it's happening, but like that's the download speed. That's the upload speed. I don't know. I apologize. Truly apologize. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I have fiber optic internet. You know, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. Could it be a hard drive space? I have a massive hard drive too. My hard drive is like, I have a 4 terabyte hard drive in here. 4 terabytes. Okay. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. Oh, shout out to my good friend Augustus, who just signed up for the Masculine Empowerment Network. Welcome aboard, sir. Welcome aboard. May the good Lord Jesus himself bless you with infinite blessings. Do the work. Do the work. Okay, let's go. We have 787. Then we got Tawanda calling in from the UK at +44, and then 919. So let's go to 787. It's good now since dude got off the phone.
Hello?
Maybe Parker's bad luck. Just joking. Hey, what's up, brother?
Hello there. Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you. Oh, is this my friend from Puerto Rico?
Okay, perfect. Yeah.
How you doing, buddy?
Definitely. It's me, Victor. I'm doing great in terms of health and stuff, but I'm not doing so good in the terms of like my work stuff. I was trying to work in a blockchain space, and I haven't really been doing good on that. I've been struggling to have a certain discipline because I just figure out that I'm kind of not passionate about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been struggling with having clear goals in what I should be doing because I know deep down inside I try to study blockchain and try to specialize myself for the money.
Mm-hmm.
But when I start doing it, I'm just not happy doing it. And I've been struggling to keep afloat with that.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't had total mastery in the field because of it. Like I know that I'm not passionate about it. I'm just doing it because of the money and trying to get by.
Well, I mean, I'll
that
tell
has
you
resulted in me.
here. I'll tell you a couple things. Okay. So one, okay, when in 2018 I had $7 to my name in the summer. Okay, and I had to really grind hard teaching English to little children. I was an elementary school teacher, and then after elementary school, I would come home, I would sleep or change or whatever for like 1 or 2 hours, and then I would go to this place called Toshin. It's a juku cram school here in Tokyo, and I'd go to teach Sesame Street English for like 4 or 5 hours. Sometimes I'd have to take like a 1 hour train ride to go to these places and teach. Okay. And, I wasn't passionate about teaching kids. I wasn't passionate about fucking Elmo. I wasn't passionate about any of that shit. But it's not about passion. It's about you got to do what you got to do. And do you live at home with your parents?
Yeah, I still do.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to get afloat, and I haven't been able to get a job after November. I've been struggling to be really good at it, be really good at blockchain, and get a job because I'm just not finishing the project. I'm kind of quitting, and I'm afraid of like being a compulsion quitter, and that's where I'm really like, oh, then I really need to like be careful.
Well, Victor,
like I was studying like
Victor,
a field that's
Victor,
called tech sales.
The reason you're quitting and giving up is because you know that you can still quit and mommy will take care of you.
Mm.
And how old are you now? Like 27, 28?
29. I turned 29 in May.
So you're about to be 30 next year, living at home with mommy.
Yeah, that's very concerning. That's why I'm trying to like speed up my study process and get a job, and like be really good at mastery. Because in my eyes, it's like once I have mastery in a field, I could fend out for myself and be really good at, getting a good salary and stuff. Since blockchain plays well, like I could survive. But the process of learning it is really hard. I thought it was gonna be more like web development and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But blockchain is a whole different. It's more complex. It's difficult, and I'm having problems. It's like I'm having problems trying to live life because I want to like speed up the process of like, oh, let me be successful. But when you hit reality, it's like, oh man, I'm still stuck here with my parents. Like I'm not living life to the fullest. And I do get comparison of peace of joy, and I started being a little bit paranoid of like, oh man, like I really am gonna be stuck here, and I get very discouraged.
Yeah. Well, look, I'm going to tell you something about yourself that you just need to take like a man, okay? You have a habit of wanting to always feel sorry for yourself. Okay? And this is tied into your inner game. Okay? Be honest with you. Listen to me.
What makes you?
Because I've coached thousands of men, and I can hear it in your voice. And I've known you for multiple years now, Victor. How do you think I know exactly who you were when you called in?
That's very true.
Okay. You remind me of my friend Gustavo. Okay, this guy, he was a Puerto Rican guy too. And he was always just feeling sorry for himself. And he lived with his auntie. And this man is in his 30s. And it took him 7 years to get a bachelor's degree and a useless bachelor's degree on top of that. But he had time to fucking go to the club and party. And he had time to smoke some weed. And he had time to do coke here and there. Right? Honestly, and don't lie to me, be honest. Have you really been giving it 1,000% of your effort?
I would say like 65, 70%, because I've been also trying to do drop shipping on the side, because I was like, oh, let me try to do my own business or something. And I was like,
no, I'll tell you this right now. This is what you're doing. This is what you're doing. You're chasing shortcuts. The moment somebody tells me I'm trying to do drop shipping, or I'm trying to do copywriting, or I'm trying to do some bullshit, you guys are all chasing fucking easy money. Easy money doesn't exist. Okay? Easy money does not exist. Okay? It does not exist. And when you take the shortcut, you try to take the shortcut, the only person you're shortcutting is yourself. And I'm telling you, all you guys that live at home, it's a common thing I've noticed with guys who live at home with mommy and daddy, is they start feeling sorry for themselves because there's no real challenge in front of you. You're not forced to succeed. You know why I'm so successful in Japan? Because I bought a one-way ticket here. I nuked my credit. I sold everything in my house. I got rid of my apartment. I got rid of my brand new car. I went to tremendous amount of debt. All right. And I had no choice but to succeed or end up on the streets. But because mommy's there for you, cooking you a little fucking rice and beans, and I'm in Puerto Rico, I can go hang out by the beach and waste time, because I'm pretty sure you're wasting a bunch of time. Okay? A half-assed effort is going to get you a half-assed life. Okay. I have something here. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you this thing that's in front of my fucking. I'm going to show you right. Okay. Actually, damn it. Let me see the screen. Give me 1 second. Okay. Let me show you something that's in front of my desk right here. Okay. All right. You see what that says? That's in front of me right there. And it says, being a stupid, lazy, entitled piece of shit will lose you time, money, and make you feel awful. Stop procrastinating. Do work now. Let's be honest, Victor. You've not been giving 100%. You're trying to figure out blockchain. You're lying to me saying, like, I'm trying to study, but then you also, now the truth comes out, you're also trying to drop ship, and you're jumping from thing to thing to thing to thing. Okay? It's like if you go to the gym.
From thing to thing.
It's like you go to the gym and you want to have a nice chest, right? And you do a couple bench press, like, you know what? I want to train my legs too. And you go to fucking train some legs. And you're like, you know what? I want to fucking run. I want to get good at running. You go run. And you're like, you know what? I want to go swim. I want to get some cardio with my swimming, But your main goal was to build a nice chest. So you need to build a fucking nice chest. So if you want to do this blockchain thing, if you feel like you're not passionate about it, dude, do you think I'm passionate about being on YouTube and having to deal with internet troubles and getting fucking shadow banned and people trying to cancel me? And you think I'm passionate about all this shit? I want a fucking easy path, bro. Everybody wants a fucking easy path. The easy path does not exist, young man. Okay? And here's the reality of your situation. No, stop talking. You stop talking right now because you lost the privilege to talk. You need to listen right now. Okay, the fact that you're so eager to speak, let me know is that inside of you, there's some turmoil going on there. You're upset and you're sad and you're not feeling good because you're not giving it your all, and you're feeling bad right now because you're not giving it 100%, and your life is showing you, hey, you're not giving it 100%.
That's true.
So get on it, bro. Stop sitting around and feeling sorry for yourself. And that's because the reason you sit around feeling sorry for yourself is because you don't know how to give yourself love and validation that you want. And then you called me to tell me, oh, I feel bad and things are this and that. And like, I'm here to tell you, bro. I'm going to tell you what the world's going to tell you. I don't care. Okay? I don't care. If you want what you want in life, you got to do what you got to do to get it. If you don't get it, it's on you, man. I could sit here and be like, well, the economy's bad and, it's unlucky that you're born in Puerto Rico and yada, yada. But you're giving a half-ass effort. What are you doing with all your free time? Because it's not studying.
I'm basically like, I go to the gym, and I basically try to. I'll be honest. I'm trying to find a lot of like YouTube help, and that's why I always go to your channel and try to find inspiration from someone like you, and try to learn as much as possible. Like, for example, you mentioned in one of the previous callers that you found your calling, and I've been trying to find like what's my calling, like what's my passion, where I could like be really good at it and just have that determination to succeed on that.
Right. But you find your calling after you are able to, sustain yourself as an individual. You're not even able to sustain yourself, okay? And the reality is you've been dicking around for 29 years. You could have been doing something with your life right now, but you don't have any real urgency. And if you don't fucking dial in and, dedicate yourself to your craft, Good luck. Good luck.
Yeah, at least I have like the degree in computer engineering, and I used to live alone back then. But I just went back instead of going forward. I just went back to my roots, and you're right about the whole me feeling sorry for myself right now, because like I feel sorry that instead of like living alone and keep going forward, I went backwards. I went back to my parents' house. I went back to taking care of them, and then I lost my opportunities.
Your actions.
And you're right about money too.
Your actions and your decisions in life. Listen to me. Stop cutting me off.
Mm-hmm.
Your actions.
I'm sorry.
And your decisions that you have made in life have given you the life that you have right now. So this is your fault. Okay? And if you don't change,
and I think
if you do not change, this is your life. Okay? So, like, what would you want me to do? Do you want me to be like, oh, pobrecito, you know, your life is so bad, baby. You want to come to Tokyo and fucking cry on my shoulder? What do you want me to say?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're definitely right. I just need to try to focus on one thing.
Let me ask you something.
Stick to it.
Let me ask you something. Are you looking at pornography and jerking off on a daily basis?
On a daily basis, I used to. I went down to that path, and now I've been like 1 month cutting it off.
So, dog.
Like I turned 29, and I said like this has to like stop, and I stopped around this summer. Yeah, I basically stopped.
Okay, so you're 29 years old and you just kicked porn. You see how I can pick up on these things? You guys need to stop using pornography. It's fucking pathetic. And you know who use? You know, it's a common thing I've noticed too. Guys who live at home, you have the freedom and you have the, you know, there's no consequence for you being a loser. Okay, if you look at porn consistently, you're a loser. You are a loser. Okay. And that shit defeats you. It drains the life out of you. It drains your motivation. It drains your self-esteem. You know you feel like a loser when you're beating your dick and you have to clean it up after you bust your nut. And you're like, okay, back to my shit loser life.
Yeah, that's true. And especially when you keep getting older. That's why when I turned 29, I was like, I saw a video of like a guy on the internet that said like, in order for you to be a man, you have to change childish things. And I was like, wow, this is very childish. It is a very childish habit.
It's embarrassing.
And I was like, I have to stop this, and I stopped for like 2 months.
Yeah, but look again. Your decisions in life. Okay, your decisions in life give you what you have right now. So for all you men out there looking at pornography, I mean, you know, women look like they look down on you guys when you do that shit too, you know, and this is your life. So you're not giving it your all. If you have, listen, if you have enough time to whip out your little dick and beat some fucking dick off to some porn, you're not, you live a life of privilege. Okay. You think I had time to whip my dick out and beat it in 2018 when I was fucking broke? Okay. Your actions have consequences. Okay. You could have been a blockchain developer by now. You could have done a million things by now, but you don't have any urgency. You know, you don't have any desire to really change your life. You need to feel more pain. You need to get to a position when you hit at rock bottom. Then that's when you're going to make a change. But you know, but all you guys living at home with mommy and daddy, like I'm telling you, it is better for you to go out and struggle and learn how to be a real man. Because you're not, you're not going to convince me here on this stream right now that you're giving it your all and you have time to whip out your pee-pee and fucking touch yourself like a little fucking boy. Okay? You're all talk, my friend. You're all talk. And the suffering and the pain that you feel right now is because of your choices. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So now we have some clarity. Now we know who's who. And the reason you suck is because of your actions. You're not giving it your all. You're still fucking off. You're not really grinding as hard as you can. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I'll try to not quit and try to reestablish myself and give it my all for the time being until I get it. Because one of the things that I'm not catching out of technology is complexity. And even though I have a degree in computer engineering, it's still very complex. Like I still struggle with the algorithm thing, and I haven't mastered it since I don't have so much experience in it. I haven't mastered it. I'm only taking courses, and it's not the same when you're working on a company or on real life projects than choose a course.
Okay, and so how does
I get frustrated.
Where I don't care. I don't care. I do not care. You have to do what is necessary to get what you want, or you will not get it. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, you're right. I don't need to not quit. I just need to really grasp the knowledge I have and just put it into more practice until I finally master it.
Again, don't be all talk. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You know why you feel bad? Because you know in your heart of hearts you're not doing everything that you need to be doing to be the man you want to be. That's why you feel bad. And you're not going to sit here and tell me that you're giving it your all when you have the luxury of whipping out your dick and beating off to porn on a daily basis.
Yeah, but
no, Victor. Okay, no. You want to change in your life? You need to fucking come to a realization that the problem here is you right now. No, but. None. Snap the fuck out of it and wake up. Okay? This is all your fault because you have been lacking discipline. You've been lacking discipline. You guys tell me you're looking for inspiration and you're looking for motivation. Fuck that bullshit. Okay? A man doesn't need you don't need inspiration or motivation. You need discipline. Discipline is doing what needs to be done to get what you fucking want to get. Period. You do 1 + 1 to get 2. If you don't want to do 1 + 1, you're not going to get 2. Period. Period.
You're right.
You're going to continue to suffer and you're going to continue to hate your life, okay? Until you make a change. So I hope you snap out of this, or you're just going to be another fucking loser in the island of Puerto Rico who lives at home with mommy, but you find a little happiness going in the corner, locking the door and jerking off.
Yeah, I'll try. That won't happen. I'll make a change. I'll snap out of it, and you're right. I need to continue to do a good job and listen to what you said, and actually make a change for myself and my life. And probably move out. I need to maybe this is the next step to just find a place where I want to live, like the way you did, and just stick to my guns and go straight to that path.
You got to do something because you're heading down a bad path. You've wasted all of your 20s.
Yeah, I know.
Okay? You've wasted it.
Well, not much because I have the degree and I studied. I'm still trying.
No, listen to me. You need to accept.
Give up.
Listen to me. You need to accept the reality of your situation. When did you set this goal to be a blockchain developer?
Last year.
What year?
2023.
And that's when you started your education?
No. I started my education in 2019, and I studied for 6 years, and I graduated from computer engineering.
And you can't get a job with
2019, 20.
And you can't get a job with your bachelor's degree?
Yeah, I work as a validation engineer, and then I went and work as a web developer, and then I was like, I need to find a specialization, and that's where blockchain came in, and I was like, okay, then maybe this looks like a lucrative path where I could, since it's the new technology, because web development is very saturated, and I got laid off, so I was like, and I got laid off in 2023. And I was like, I need something solid. I need something where I could find an expertise. And that's where blockchain development really interests me. And I was like, okay, let me try this. It's complex. You could solve different difficult problems. And that's where I really started to really dive into it. But when I started figuring out the complexity of it, I'm really struggling with creating the coins and creating the smart contracts, and it's very logical. I don't know how to explain, but it's very complex. And I have a feeling that I've been trying to give up, and that's where I'm struggling right now. That's the phase I'm right now. Do I keep going or do I stop? But now I'm finding the realization, thanks to you, that I just cannot quit. I need to keep going. Maybe it's because I'm self-sabotaging myself.
Stop looking for deep.
I just cannot quit.
Stop looking for deep answers to a very simple problem. Okay, you're having a life that allows you to jerk off and watch pornography instead of studying. How many hours a day do you have set aside to study And do you have a mentor? Are you part of blockchain developer communities?
I took a course in Zero to Mastery.
Okay.
And well, that's why I'm currently struggling.
Okay, I'm going to ask you the question again, and I want you to sit down and think and answer me logically. How many hours a day are you studying since you decided to make this choice for becoming a blockchain developer?
When I was really into it, I used to study 8 hours. But when I started getting complexity and I started I started getting confused and getting frustrated, the hours start dropping. It started dropping to 6 and then 4, and then it was like, and then I was like, oh, then maybe this path isn't for me. And that's why I started quitting.
So how many days in a row did you study 8 hours per?
I studied like 2 months or 3.
Okay.
When I got laid off, I started from January, and in March was the tipping point where I started quitting in March. I was like, wow, this is really hard. And I was getting these thoughts that I don't know if I could do it or not, because I wasn't getting passionate about it and I was struggling. And there's when I'm hitting my life crisis. If I don't know if the profession I'm picking is the right one or not.
Okay.
So that's
you're
where
not.
I struggled.
So listen. Again, you're full of shit. For the record, I don't believe you're studying 8 hours a day, first of all. Okay. Second of all, you're going to just study for 2 months and hope to get into something that's difficult. Because if you're studying 8 hours a day, that means, let's just say you're studying 5 days a week. Okay. That's 40 hours a week. So that is 160 hours a month. So that's 320 hours in 2 months. So you're telling me from 2 months, 320 hours of studying that you're claiming that you've done, you haven't even grasped the concepts fully.
Well, the concepts, yeah, but the dominance, like me dominating it, no, not yet. It's very hard, I tell you.
If you want to dominate something,
I need to keep going.
Let's just be logical here then. So if you want to dominate something, right? Are you going to be able to dominate anything after just dedicating 2 months to it?
No, you're right. I think I know that was really frustrating.
And then during that time,
stuck in the same place.
During that time as well, you were masturbating and watching porn on a daily basis, right?
Yeah, that time, yeah, because that was before.
So you're definitely listen, Victor.
I turned 29 on May, and that's
Victor. Okay, you're talking way too much. You're talking way too much. All right, you need to come to grips with the fact that you're full of shit. Not only are you lying to me, but you're lying to yourself. Okay, you think Michael Phelps, the greatest Olympian of all time, had time to whip his dick out and fucking masturbate when he was training to become the greatest Olympian of all time? You think he trained for 2 months? You're telling me you're studying for 8 hours a day, and then you also have time to jerk off daily to pornography? Something's not adding up here, bro. And it sounds to me like you're making up a story to justify the fact that you're just not doing what needs to be done, quite frankly.
No, but if I'm not lying, I'm not lying about anything. If I would lie, I would say, oh, I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing porn. I'm not doing this. No, I'm being serious.
So you studied 8 hours consecutively in a row for 2 months in a row. 8 hours of study time.
2 months, like January, February, and March.
8 hours.
Yeah, study time. Yeah.
So then, have you taken a test to make sure that you're not retarded? Are you cognitively sound? Is your IQ below 100?
I don't think so. If not, I would not have a computer engineering degree. Like, I would not pass the test and stuff. Like, I do have some intelligence, but it's just that it's very hard. I haven't fully grasped the concept of blockchain and struggling with it. It's the first time I'm struggling with something so hard.
Okay. Well,
and
again,
maybe you're right. It's just that
again, listen, Victor,
enough.
this conversation is going nowhere because you're not coming to reality of, you're not realizing your situation here. This is a waste of time. We're getting to the point now. This is a waste of my time. Okay. You can't fully grasp the concepts of fucking blockchain, but you could fully grasp your dick and beat it on a daily basis. You don't want it. You don't want it. You're full of shit. Do you think if you were the owner of a business, would you hire a guy that you knew had a pornography problem, that neglected studying for beating his dick? Would you hire a guy like that? You're like, okay, I know fucking Pablo over there. Like, you know, he can kind of do the job, but he also fucking, you know, he also has a problem. He's jerking off to porn every day.
No, John, it wasn't every day. It's not exaggerated like that tampoco, you know. You're making it like if I was completely doing only that, only jerking off.
No, you're missing the point here. You're missing the point. Okay, you're missing the point, and you're losing the context of this conversation too, because there's only two of us here. There's only two of us here, and there's only one of us that has clawed himself from poverty, where you are now, to being a multimillionaire, and that's me. So the fact that you have the arrogance to argue with me and not really take 100% accountability shows me that you're still holding on to your ego, and you're not willing to accept the fact that your life sucks because of you. Your life is awful because of you. The whole status of your life is 100% because of you, Victor. So if blockchain is too hard for you, then okay, then change something, do something else. But the fact that I'm going to continue to reiterate the reason why you're feeling depressed, the reason why you feel beaten down, the reason why you're having brain fog and not feeling focused and all that shit is because you're struggling with a fucking addiction to pornography. That's a big thing here. That's a huge thing.
Yeah, I know. And I stopped at 2 months. Like, as I turned 29, I said, like, it's not a path I'm not going to cross. And I haven't done that for 2 months. Like the whole summer, I've been basically locked home, basically trying to find, you know, like answers and stuff. And that's where I come. That's why I'm glad I joined and called you back, because like, I really need help and guidance. And
you don't
I
need,
was like,
no. You don't need help and guidance.
Guy for this.
You don't need help and guidance. You need discipline. You know what you're doing is wrong. Okay? You need discipline. You can have all the help and guidance in the world, but at the end of the day, if you do not take control of your life, you are going to be a victim. You are going to be a leaf in the wind. Okay? My friend tonight is this VIP host here in Tokyo, and it's his birthday. And he invited me out to go and hang out with him and all of these legitimate supermodels in Tokyo. And you know what I said? I said, no. You know why? Because I need to fucking do my work here right now. Okay? I have to be live streaming, helping people, okay, promoting the Masculine Empowerment Network, promoting my stuff, building my business, okay? discipline. So if blockchain is too hard, then quit and try something else then, because it seems to me like, I don't know, you're not willing to do what you need to do to get it done. So maybe it's not for you, but you need to change and do something else. But I'm telling you again, a big part of this entire problem is, one, there's no urgency in your life right now because you get to live at home with mommy. And two, you would rather jerk off and watch pornography than make the amazing life that is available to you to make. So your priorities are out of whack.
No, yeah, that's completely all stopped. Like I'll listen to you on discipline, and I need to change my life. You're right. I don't have urgency. Like the whole being home it is true. Like it has pushed me this far to like not pay bills and stuff, and leave me in this perpetual cycle of like, what do I do?
Again, it's because you have the luxury of living at home with mommy. You know? And sit around, feel sorry for yourself. Woe is me. Oh, what's wrong with me? Oh, my inner game, my this, my that. No. You got to do what you got to do. And you just don't want it bad enough. Mm-hmm. That's the bottom line. You just don't want to do it. Because if you wanted to do it, you would do it.
And I'll give it my all. I'll give it my all. I won't give up. I know that this technology is changing. You know, it's very competitive and it's changing. It's the new thing. And if I become an expert, I know I'll be really good payoff.
There you go.
I'll try my best to not give up.
There you go.
I'll try my best to not give up. You're right.
No, you don't try your best. You do it or you don't do it. That's it. You do it or you don't do it. There is no try. Try doesn't exist. Okay? You accomplish your goal or you don't accomplish your goal. It's binary. It's 1 or 0.
You're right. You know what? I'm not thinking like that because you're right. Because I don't have like the urgency of like.
Okay, Victor, you know what you got to do. Listen. You know what you got to do. I'm going to let you go. Okay. We're just going to go in circles here because you want to be heard.
Okay.
But you need to go handle your shit, brother. Okay. If you don't want to do the blockchain, change. You're 29. Okay. You're running out of time. You're very behind in life. Okay. And let me tell you something too. Guys like me, successful guys, you can't bullshit us. Okay. You're not going to talk your way into rationalizing why you are where you are. You are where you are because of your decisions.
No.
Okay.
No. I'm not trying to bullshit because I'm telling
yes,
you
the
truth, and I'm very grateful for everything you've done.
Thank you for your kind words. I'm going to let you go. Good luck. Take care. Goodbye. I'll be right back. I got to use the bathroom. Just give me 2 seconds.
Time to get paid, blow. Time to get paid. Time to get paid, blow up like I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, time to get paid, blow. Time to get paid. Time to get paid, blow up like I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, time to get paid, blow. Time to get paid. Time to get.
All right, I'm back. All right, so let me just talk. I'm just going to talk to you guys about something real quick. This is a life lesson, okay? You know, recently I was hanging out with this American girl, and she told me something that was really very nice to hear, right? And so that conversation with Victor, and I understand he's going through things, but that drained me, okay? The negativity, the victim mindset, the wah, okay? And look, I'll ask one of my mentors. King Dre is in the chat. Was I too hard on this guy, or am I the asshole here by saying he was not taking accountability for the life that he needs to live to get what he wants? Okay, a lot of gentlemen and everybody needs to take this like a man. Okay, that is anti-seductive behavior. That is anti-pussy behavior. That is pussy repellent. Okay. All right. That drained me. I did not even want to talk to him anymore because it felt like he was draining the life out of me. Okay, Victor, you need to take this like a man. You are not a giver. You are not a person that is giving life. You are a person that's taking life. Okay, and you need to fix. All right. I love you, Dre, bro. Dre, I love this guy. Okay. Exactly. It's hard to hear when mommy's titty's still in his mouth. Exactly. And I've noticed this, okay? For a lot of guys, daddy gives you money. Oh, I work for daddy's company. Or I live at home with mommy and daddy and this and that. You guys you're not living up to your real potential, period, okay? You're not living up to what is possible, okay? You are a life drainer. Okay, you suck the air out of the room. You are a pussy repellent, and you're only going to attract women who are damaged and broken individuals. Okay, like I said, this American girl I hung out with recently, right? She told me, she's like, most people drain me. She's like, when I spend time with you, she says, you refresh me. You give me life. Okay. And that's because I'm doing what needs to be done to be the man in my life. Okay. Do I struggle? Am I struggling in my life? Absolutely. I have my personal struggles. I have my troubles in life. Okay. Things are not going exactly the way I want them to go right now. I have a lot of problems that are going on in my life, but you could never tell because I know sitting there and crying about your problems and whining and the victim is me. All you're doing is you're signaling to the world that you're weak. You're signaling to the world that you're a weak individual. Okay? You're not going to change sitting around feeling sorry for yourself. Okay? Yeah, and then King Dre is with me because King Dre and I come from the same background. Like, we didn't come from privilege. Yeah, we're both doing very well for ourselves financially now. You know why? Because we took accountability. All right? Let me tell you something about King Dre. When I first started talking to him, you know, he thought he had a good brand and stuff. And I told him, I was like, listen, bro, your brand is it's kind of fucking ghetto looking. It's shit. And he wasn't like, hey, fuck you, MLD. None of that. I'm dead ass. We got on a Zoom and he had a fucking notebook and a pen. And everything I told him, he was writing it down. He was diligently writing it down. Okay? And now look at his brand. His brand is fucking better looking than mine. Okay? Accountability. Accepting the reality of where you are in life. Okay? Yes, you can blame the Democrats. You can blame the Republicans. You could blame racism. You could blame big tech censorship. You could blame fucking Maduro in fucking Venezuela. You could blame the deep state. You could blame the CIA. You could do the most popular thing right now. Everybody likes to blame Trump because they fucking miserable pieces of shit. Okay? Nothing changes if you don't change. Nothing changes if you don't change. And life will waste you away. If you waste life, life will waste you because time always wins. Okay? Period. Okay? What he's saying right here is spot on. He needs to move out and struggle. I don't care how financially responsible he is. It will make him a man. I would rather be broke and I'd rather be broke and manly than a bitch with comfy money. Okay? Struggle makes you strong. That's why all these fucking losers who talk shit about me, Destiny, all these people that came up with all these lies, because that's all these people could do against me, lie and smear. Their shit doesn't mean anything to me, because when I turn off this camera, I'm still the fucking man. I know who I am. I have a solid identity of who I am. And if somebody doesn't like me, something is wrong with that person. That's what I think. Okay, because I'm fucking great. I do the work on a daily basis. You see this book right here? Let me show you guys something. You see this? This book? This is 38. And you know, I bought this recently, and I have my coaching notes in here from my mentors, because I know that I need to be endlessly self-improving. Me. And I'm the leader of this organization, but I submit myself to men who are better than me in many, many ways. Okay? Because that's the only way you get ahead. I don't get on the phone and argue with King Dre. I don't get on the phone and argue with Paul from Apex Mindset. I don't get on the phone and argue with Thor. I don't get on the phone and argue with Wraith. Okay? Because it just, all you do is you're just rationalizing your bullshit. Your bullshit way of living. That's all you're doing. Feel sorry for me. Oh, when, me. Okay? This is what you need to hear.
Shut up, bitch.
Because you sound like a bitch. Okay? And if you're repulsing me, God knows what these women are feeling. Okay? He says here, I struggled like a motherfucker, been homeless and all that, but that shit helped me so much. I wasn't going back to mommy's house. Yeah, and see, look, and here, this is what I'm talking about, the lies and shit that came my way. You just argue with bitches before you glass them in the face, right? I could post the fucking the police report about what happened that night, but I didn't glass no bitch because I don't need to glass no bitch, bro. I'm rich, okay? I'm a multi-millionaire. OG 633, can you say that with your little broken ass fucking Android phone? Your fat belly? When was the last time you seen your dick, huh? But you're watching me, right? Because you know you're envious of me. You want what I have. Okay? You got a woman serving you right now? No, you don't. Okay? All right? Then why lie about it in the group chat? You that much of a dumb fucking idiot that everything you believe, you see on the screen, you just believe? Okay? Manipulation and lies taken out of context, because you can't take me down with the truth, because the truth is on my side. And that's why I'm here and you're there. That's why I'm a globally known positive influence around the world who's changing lives every single day. And you're just a fucking scrub watching me, boosting me up in the algorithm. So thanks so much. You work for me. Just so you know. You're my property. So get to work, motherfucker. Let's go to 4-4. I think this is Tawanda. Tawanda, you on the air, brother? You there?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Nice, man. Thanks for taking the call. Where do I start? Okay, so I'd say the first question, it's been sort of rattling in my head for a minute now. I'm wondering whether it's worth staying in the relationship I'm in just because of the situation I'm in. Obviously, we talk on these Sunday calls like once every 2 weeks.
Yes, sir.
And because I have so much to work on in terms of money, muscles, game, and frame, I don't want to lead this girl, on, like hoping that I'll turn it around. Do you know what I mean?
So I'll tell you right now. I'll tell you right now. Break up with her, because if you loved her, this conversation wouldn't even be happening.
Right.
Break up with her. She'll get over it. She'll find another guy. Period. Okay. If you're not happy,
it's like
Tawanda, if you're not happy, let her go. Set her free. If she's not what you want, she's not what you want.
No. Here's the confusing thing. She is, because she's like really good girl, and she doesn't really cause me headache like that. Sure, we might have a disagreement here and there, but like she's actually been really good to me compared to relationships I've been in the past. And like, that's not to simp or anything. Like, I actually do like her, but it's like, I want to make it work, not just for me, but for my family and her, you know, because I feel that responsibility of taking care of people. But with what I've got to do, I've just been sat there thinking, do I sit her down, say, listen, this is the situation I'm in, like straight up put it on the table. Are you going to stay with me while I'm fixing this shit, right, with the plan I've got, or are you going to leave? You know what I mean?
So if you even have to question that she is going to leave, then she's not the one for you. Okay? I have to kick these girls out of my life if I'm done with them, bro. I have to be like, it's over. It is done. I have to, we're finished. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
This thought would not come into your mind if you weren't struggling with it.
Right. So you're saying just get rid, yeah? It's just straight up.
It sounds to me like you're not. If your thoughts of you wanting to break up, then she's. I mean, if you loved her, you'd have married her and she'd have a baby by now.
Yeah. I mean, listen. I hear what you're saying. I don't want to break up with her because I do want to be with her because I really do like this girl. You know, I guess it's just maybe a worry I have. But like you said, if you're worrying about it, then you might think she's going to leave anyway. So what's the point in being there?
Well, I'm in the same vein as King Dre here. He says, just keep doing your thing, and she's supposed to show up when you're down and out. Use it as a test. So do your thing, and if you notice she's starting to like buck and she's starting to not be down, then
then yeah, cut the cord, I guess, pull the ejector seat.
That's not what I said, but I mean, okay. You just said what you want to do right there.
I mean, in terms of, you know, do my thing, keep grinding, and if she starts to like falter, then it's like, yo, all right, bye, you know. Yeah, no, I hear that loud and clear, man. Like I really do, and I guess my second question is, like, after listening to that call, the last one you had, one or two things sort of hit home with me, and I've been thinking about it for a minute. Obviously, I'm in my prison job. I am actively looking to get out. Like I'm applying at least 30, 40 jobs a day. You know, I'm trying to map out a plan with the cybersecurity, getting my CompTIA Plus. And there was a guy that you did a live stream with ages ago who does cybersecurity, so I'm trying to get in his course. I was thinking that, is it worth me moving out even on the budget that I'm on now? Because I do need to go through that suffering because I haven't gone through it personally.
Yes.
You know, and after that last call, that hit home.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
The bottom line is this, dude. Stop being afraid of these girls. If they don't like you, thank them. Thank God, baby. Thank you for telling me the truth that you're not down for me. Okay? You have to test these girls day in and day out, man. And if they don't want to be tested, that's because they don't want to be found out.
I guess that's something I've avoided, man, because, you know I need to move out. I need to go through the suffering. And you know what? I'm just going to put it on her like, yo, I'm not getting a house next year. I'm going to rent my own place. And if you want to move in, so be it. But I need to do this.
Don't. Moving them in is easier than moving them out, bro.
That's what I meant. Like, get my own place. Like, get my own place and then, like, say, listen, if you want to move in with me, because I'm on this life path, come with. But if you don't and you want to go mortgage a house, go do your thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Let her. Bro, I like these girls. They can come and they can go. I don't give a shit. I'm the man regardless. And I am going to replace you. You are not going to replace me with an equivalent man.
Yeah. Yeah. That's something I need to do. I guess I've just been putting it off maybe because of fear, man. But
fear is the mind killer.
I've sort of realized, like, fuck that fear.
Fear is the mind killer. Wherever you're feeling fear is the direction you need to run to and conquer it.
Oh, that's fear with all four corners. Money muscles game frame. So I guess I just got to run full steam at all of them then.
Get your money right. Get your money right, like we talked about. Get your money right.
Yeah. That's what I'm doing, man. I'm gonna apply for this CompTIA thing. I'm gonna get a sales job that's at least paying 35,000 for now. That meets my current salary, and just study, man. Just study hard. 18 months. Just jump into that cybersecurity, man.
Yeah, his name is Ryan.
I got to make this happen. 28 now.
His name is Ryan. Elevate Cyber.
So?
Yeah, his name is Ryan from Elevate Cyber, and he's speaking at the Masculine Empowerment Network about all of this, getting a job in the cybersecurity industry on the 19th, right there. 19th, Monday 19th, 9 a.m. right here. Elevate Cyber. Earn 6 figures remotely with cybersecurity. Okay. That's it.
Okay.
So go to him, tell him MLD sent you.
I'll
If you don't want to sign up for the Masculine Empowerment Network, that's fine. Go to him directly. Say, hey, MLD sent me, and he'll take extra care of you.
All right. No, I really appreciate that, man. I'm gonna do what needs to be done, man. And listen, I'll keep you up to date like every week, just moving forward, what's happening. Like keep myself accountable, man.
I believe you. And let me tell you guys something. This guy lives in the UK, and to come to the Sunday coaching calls, he wakes up at 3 a.m. and sits there and gets coaching from me. So if you want to tell me some bullshit story about how everything's hard in Puerto Rico because you got to hide in mommy's room and beat your dick to pornography, I don't want to fucking hear it, because I have people like him, another young black guy named Nathaniel, and I have these fucking European killers, these guys, Caesar and Darren and Elias, guys in Germany, guys in Poland, guys in fucking all these places in Europe, okay, that set their alarm and wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and come get multi-million-dollar coaching from me. And do they fucking argue with me? Do they bitch? Do they moan? No. They say, okay, this is the shit that I need to do. I'm going to go do it. And Tawanda is just like those guys, okay? So for all you guys at home worrying about, I don't know, $150 a month and said Sunday night I got to watch football or whatever bullshit excuse you got to come up with, hey, whatever you're doing, God bless you. I hope you accomplish the life of your dreams. But people like Tawanda and these fucking European killers that are in my group, you're going to be working for them one day.
Hey, man. Thanks, man. No, I really appreciate it, man. I won't keep everyone held up, man. Let me go take care of business, get this plan, and you know what? I'm gonna drop it on my girl tomorrow, and I'll let you know how it goes, man. I'm just gonna man up and just fucking drop it.
Yeah, ping me in Telegram. We'll chat.
100%, man. 100%. Take care, man. Thanks for everything, bro.
You're welcome, Tawanda. Have a good night. All right, we got 919-630, and then I'm going to the party with the models. All right. 919, you're on the air. What's up?
Hey, what's going on, John? You'll see me as in the chat as Thaddeus. I'm gonna watch the last time I got on the call with you, so I wanted to ask you something real quick. I'm kind of leaning one way already, but I wanted to kind of hear you weigh in on it.
Mm-hmm. Go.
Even saying about the kind of topic. Okay. So the main question is that I'm considering moving back into my parents for about 1 year while I go to college to go through the plumbing program at one of the community colleges. So I currently have the licensure here. They want about 4,000 hours. Goes 4,000 hours in the field, or you can split 2,000 in the classroom and 2,000 on the field. I have about 1,000 on the field right now. From working for plumbing companies for about 6 months or so. And I was thinking about getting around, they offer around like 1,000 to 1,500 in the program that I'm considering going to. And it's about 2 hours south of my apartment, about 30 to 45 minutes away from my parents' house. So I'm considering kind of moving back there while I'm taking my classes. most particularly because they said, unlike last time I was living there, they're not going to be charging rent. So that'd be $500 that I don't have to put out for rent. So that's kind of where I'm at right now.
So if you're going to move back home with your parents, you need to give yourself a time to get the fuck out of there. Okay. I hate wasting time. And you're telling me you're going to have to commute 2 hours there and 2 hours back. That's 4 hours out of your day. In this situation, from a financial and logistical standpoint, it makes more sense for you to live at home with your parents, but you got to be on the fucking grind. You can't be moving back home and just fucking around.
Yeah, because I guess in regards to the things that you were saying about guys who live at home with their parents, that shit's all real fucking true. And one of the changes I've noticed since after moving out into my own apartment for about a year was as long as I'm working, I feel pretty happy, and when I'm not, I'm depressed as hell. So that compounded with the issues that come with being around my family all the time, being so familiar with each other. I have to keep myself busy pretty much all the time. If I'm not doing homework, I gotta be out working like 6 days a week, 5 to 6 days a week, just to keep myself from going insane. So, yeah, if you could say, power saving money too. So, yeah, I just want to make sure that I was leaning in a direction that it sounded like it made sense.
And how old are you?
As well. So I want to make sure. I'm 24, about to turn 25.
Yeah, well,
I'll be getting my license 12/26.
When would all the education be theoretically completed?
When would my college education should be completed? Probably around July, August, because it's 2 semesters and a summer.
Then do it, but know that you got to get out by next summer, and don't take your foot off the gas.
Gotcha. Yeah, because I've already lived on the gas line. It ended up just turning into a very quick back pedal. So I gotta get back on that.
Yeah. Do it.
The thing deteriorates very quickly.
Do it.
You want to stop moving forwards.
Do it. Pull the trigger, but get it done.
Yes, sir.
All right. We'll chat soon. Take care. Good luck. You're gonna do great. Peace. All right. Last call. 630 is on the air. 630. What's up?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello. Awesome. Thanks. So I've actually spoken with you before. It was a while ago. I'm actually in a meeting right now, so I can't talk too long, but I just moved out of my home, and I'm on my own. I just wanted a game plan. I don't have much time, so please, it's like, what, step by step, what can I do? Just moved out. I own no business, and I software develop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I've explained to you my story in the past. Started from doing dumb shit to now becoming a programmer, making 6 figures, and moved my mom basically out of the hood, and now I moved myself out.
Mm-hmm.
Just talking to girls. If I meet them at Target, go to running clubs, shit like that.
Mm-hmm. So sorry, sorry. Trying to. What is your question here?
Like, what would you say a good game plan is? If I were just to write down like 5 steps,
for what? A game plan for what?
Move out. Just moved out. Just got my own apartment. Want to meet people in a new city that I've never been to, and I own, like I said, I own a business.
So you make money?
I have a career. I work.
You make money?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wrap.
I don't think I could.
Okay, hold on. Just hear me out, because
90 seconds.
So how old are you?
29.
How tall are you?
6'1".
How much do you weigh?
180. 180.
And where do you live?
Texas.
Where?
Austin.
Austin.
60 seconds.
Okay, and then you live at home with your parents.
No.
Okay, and how much money you make a year?
6 figures, like low 6 figures, you know, like. Sorry, I'm like in a meeting as well, so I was just reading this transcription. Now, like 110.
Okay, and then is your business and career going the direction you want it to go?
Honestly, I just can't. I could scale. It's awesome. It's a great model, but I don't find people that I could trust. It's education, right? So I need good teachers.
Okay.
So I've had to fire 2 people because they're fucking playing RuneScape.
10 seconds.
Yeah, you're gonna fire many people in your life, so get ready for it. And then, what's your body count?
Yeah. My body count's like I don't know, like 12 or something.
Okay, and then what's your main goal with dating right now?
My main goal would be, dude, I think I'm getting old, so I think I want to settle, but I don't really want. I just want to meet people, have a good time, you know, at the same time, just enjoying life right now.
Okay, and when was the last time you had sex?
Yeah, it's been like 3 months.
And who was it? Paid or was it real? How'd you pull this girl?
We pulled her by. No, we were about to get married. I mean, we used to have sex a lot, but we were about to get married, and then I got into a fight with her brother, fucked everything up basically. And she's like, obviously I can't be with you, and obviously if we're having problems, so we broke up.
Well, fuck that bitch. Good. I would tell you join the Masculine Empowerment Network because you need a community of guys that are gonna on the same page as you. And dude, fixing your dating life. A guy like, are you white? On top of that.
I'm sorry, can you say that last part again?
What's your race?
My waistline is like 30. I mean, I'm pretty lean.
No, dude, race. Are you black? Are you white? Are you Indian? Are you Arab? Are you Asian?
Oh, fuck. I'm Pakistan. I'm from Pakistan. Yeah.
Okay, you're Pakistani?
Pakistan.
All right. Well, then, like I would tell you, bro, I would just, if you have, look, you're doing good in every other angle of your life. I would tell you, and this is a selfless plug, join the Masculine Empowerment Network, watch my course, Total Dating Mastery, and then come to the webinars, and I assure you, I will change your life, and women will be a thing of the past.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah. I feel what you're saying. Now, like my honest question though was like, you know, when you just move out and, you know, I'm paying for things on my own. I also have this business. I'm trying to scale it. I'm trying to hire people. At the same time, I have a career and and it's programming. So you're just going to get better and better. You're going to constantly learn. You're doing these things like, and on top of that, you know, weightlifting and all of that. I think what I'm really asking here is, what is, like, what's a good routine? Do you believe in supplements? Do you think that I should start taking stuff that, like, you know, like enhances you or some shit like that so I could get it done faster? Like, what, you know, I just want your opinion.
I thought you were asking me about dating. You're asking me about improving your physical fitness?
A lot. No, improving just like output.
Okay, so you don't care.
Because I feel like I'm capped, right? I feel like I'm capped. Like
you're not capped.
Like I'm doing all this great shit. That's awesome.
Sorry, I'm trying to. I thought you told me you were talking to me because you wanted to figure out your dating. Is that not the backbone of your question now?
No, it's really, it never was. It was just that I moved out, and like if you moved out of your mom's house, and what would be the 5 steps that you would take? Like what's like a roadmap? Just moved out. What's like a good roadmap?
I mean, for me, it would be money and women. That would be my roadmap. But
and that's an honest answer, right? You know, like that's an honest answer.
I need. What's your name, brother?
Aaron.
So, Aaron, I need to know what is the main objective that you're trying to accomplish here, sir.
The main objective is like, honestly, okay, so like being almost damn near 30 years old. You know, I feel like I'm running out of time.
You're not
running out of time to just be youth.
It's a feminine way of thinking.
That's my biggest problem.
Who runs the house? Your mom or your dad?
Is that feminine? What?
Who runs the house? Who runs the house?
Just a single mom.
Then you're thinking like a woman, bro.
Single mom.
You're thinking like a woman. You need to get out. You're thinking like a woman, bro. Women freak out when they're about to turn 30. That's some fucking gay shit, bro. Are you kidding me? You're not going to hit your true stride until like you get out of your house, get out from mommy's influence, and be the man that you want to be. Women worry about, I'm 30 and not married. What's going to happen? Better adopt a cat and vote fucking Democrat.
Yeah. All right. No, I appreciate it.
Are you on the waiting list? Are you on the waiting list for Masculine Empowerment Network, or are you just kind of passively popping through many different streams and trying to figure things out?
I'm just passively talking through, figuring it out. No, I'm on any waiting list right now.
Well, the waiting list, I mean, you're not necessarily, I don't think you're on the waiting list because it's closed to get on, but, oh, are you Camille? No, you're not.
No,
you're Aaron.
No. We spoke back in November. We spoke, like, I told you my whole story. I had a lot more energy back then about my story. Right now, I'm in an apartment. Like, I'm not yelling enough like I did back at home.
Yeah.
But and I'm also in a meeting, so I'm trying to, like, my brain is literally split right now. It's the worst time to get dragged into this fucking meeting while I've been on wait for you. But anyways, I'm here trying to get a roadmap for myself. Just moved to Austin from Chicago. You know, just figuring it out, right? Like I finally did it. I finally got that 6-figure. I finally got the abs. I finally, you know, I know. And what's stupid is, like, you know, I know I could attract like crazy women, and I really like what you said about the whole draining thing. I don't know. I don't want to reiterate the past right now, but I really like what you said about draining. It really helped me right now because I just don't want to I don't want to drain these women, you know. I want to feel like comfortable around me and all that. So, you know, it's a game. I like it.
Well, I would tell you this, bro. If you join the Masculine Empowerment Network, we're going to give you all the guidance you need. Okay. We'll help you with your dating problems. We'll help you with your supplementation problems. And we'll help you with your life direction problems. It sounds to me like you're kind of lost. And the best thing to do is to be around another group of guys that are dialed in and really willing to put in the work. And you're making money. So $797 is fuck all. That's it. I mean, you probably spend more on eating out per month on that. I assure you that we will get you everything you want. We have it all covered. Money Muscles Game Frame. There's no better place. We're the one-stop shop to help you guys get what you want to get in life, period.
All right, I got to get going. So you have fun at that party, okay?
All right, buddy. See you in the Masculine Empowerment Network. Peace out.
Bye.
All right, we'll see if he signs up. But, I mean, I don't know. Sometimes it give guys the answers, and they don't want to hear it. So it is what it is.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
All right. So that's going to do us there. Guys, time's running out if you want to join. If you're on the fence, don't be on the fence. Sign up right now. Masculine Empowerment Network is closing very soon. 3 days, 15 hours, 28 minutes. Stop trying to figure things out on your own. Statistically speaking, you're not going to do it. Join a network of men who are going to support you. Join a network of men who are focused on excellence. Money Muscles Game Frame, the whole 9 yards. We got it here at the Masculine Empowerment Network, okay? If you don't believe me, take a look at the schedule we got here. Literally, everything that you want, everything that you need is right here. The Masculine Empowerment Network. Look at this. If you tell me if you can sit through 40 hours of this education, that you're not going to get what you want, everything you want is right here. Mapping out your success is the first thing I'll be handling all of you guys. Okay? Leveraging credit to get what you want. international dating, developing frame, developing self-esteem, maintaining a successful, long-term relationship, eating towards your goals, the whole 9 yards. We got it covered here for you at the Masculine Empowerment Network. So do what you got to do. Shout out to Thaddeus, who just signed up. He just signed up for the Masculine Empowerment Network. I'll be back here, hopefully on time. I'm going with a hottie, so she's going to keep me in check because God knows what would happen if I were to go there alone. But she's going to have her fangs in me, as she should, defending her prize. All right, boys. I love you all. Be back tonight.